Hey everybody, it's your favorite realtor here, Patrick Johnson in Wisconsin, coming at you live from our website, herohomeswi.com. I wanted to do a quick video just highlighting an article that I saw the other day, NAHB's 2020 color trends. And we're talking color trends, we're talking about paint. So obviously, painting is one of those things that a lot of homeowners take on themselves. It's a great DIY project. And if you want to learn about, other options in terms of painting, or other projects in general, I would encourage you to take a look at my book, Home Improvements That Improve Values. You can find that really easy on our website. Just go to herohomeswi.com, click the books tab, and that'll bring up the prompt for you to go ahead and order the book. All right, so let's get back to it. We're talking NAHB 2020 color trends. So let's go to the website here. NAHB obviously stands for National Association of Home Builders. And what we're doing here is we're taking a look on the website. They'll post articles here, just on kind of on like their sidebar thing, and they have some interesting stuff every once in a while that I like to take a look at. And I figured this is kind of a nice topic because a lot of you, like I was saying earlier, can go ahead and do this yourself. Um, Throwing a fresh coat of paint on can make a huge difference in a house, especially if you're thinking about listing it at some point soon. If you are thinking about listing, you might as well start taking a look if some of these trending colors might match up with what you want to do. The more neutral you can go is usually the better, but either way, this might give you a nice idea for something you'd want to do for your home, whether you're thinking of selling or not. So let's take a look here. We can see, and I'm just going to give you kind of like the Cliff's Note version of this. But basically, what they do in this article is they just go through and say, hey, these are some different manufacturers. These are the colors of the year that they pick, different things that they'll feature. And we can see that we've got colors from Pantone, Behr, Benjamin Moore, Dunn Edwards, Sherwin-Williams, PPG, Sherwin-Williams, just regular brand, and the HGTV brand. And also, there was a color palette selected by Valspar. So I'm not going to jump into the Valspar stuff. You can definitely just go check this article out if you want. But let's just jump through some of these different colors. So Pantone, they just picked out classic blue, a simple, elegant hue that provides a relaxing environment. So let's take a look here. This is quite literally what we're looking at, just regular blue. So nothing too mind-blowing there. But, blue looks good in a lot of different places. Just depends on what you're trying to do with the room. All right, so let's jump back here. We can see that Behr picked Back to Nature, a restorative and meadow-inspired green that sets the tone for the company's 2020 color trends palette. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is definitely kind of like a nice calming green, I guess you could say. I have seen this used more and more, not only on exteriors of homes, but some interiors. Maybe not this exact same color, but something along the lines of like a green hue. So this one I can definitely say 2020, you're probably going to see more of it. Let's take a look here. Benjamin Moore, they are doing a First Light, a soft rosy hue blooming with potential to brighten the years to come. Well, that sounds great. So let's take a peek at that one. All right, so it's kind of like a light, sort of pinkish sort of hue. Again, First Light is the name of this one. I could see how this could pretty much brighten up a room. I guess I've seen more and more of like these pastel colors and stuff too as I'm going through different houses. And again, neutral is kind of a nice thing that you can do here. This on the lighter side is definitely not too overwhelming. So again, the more you can kind of keep things close to neutral if you're thinking about listing your house, the better off you'll probably be in terms of what people think of it when they walk in. They want to be able to imagine themselves in there. If you have too bright of colors, it just might feel too overwhelming for people. So this is a nice one, just nice and light. All right, let's jump back to the article here. So Dunn Edwards is doing, let's see, it's Minty Fresh to capture the enthusiasm and optimism of a new decade. All right, let's see what Dunn Edwards has. So here we go, Dunn Edwards, 2020 Color of the Year, Minty Fresh. And again, this is another one. I'm seeing this more so in homes, and actually I'm seeing this same sort of color in more, business locations as well. I mean, coffee shops and everything like that. You see a lot of this color tone. So yeah, I can definitely see that one being used in homes more and more. This is definitely a little bit more eye-catching and a little bit more loud than the last one that we just looked at. So this one may or may not be a good move if you're thinking about listing your house. All right, so let's jump back over here. HGTV Home Series by Sherwin-Williams. They did a color called Romance, a calming blush that pairs well with the company's Simply Blissful 2020 color collection of the year, comprising warm neutrals and peaceful jewel tones. All right, so HGTV, let's take a look. So this is just obviously a really quick, easy look at it. Let's click one of these photos here. Okay. So again, this is kind of a little bit of a lighter color. Depending on the light, if you're getting a lot of natural light, it might not be too overwhelming. But if you're in a room where you have only artificial light, that might be a little too dark. But yeah, again, and this is just my personal opinion on some of this stuff, especially if you're looking at it from like a listing aspect. But yeah, either way you slice it, I mean, that's just like a nice simple tone and could work great just depending on the layout of the room. All right, let's keep going here. PPG, they're doing Chinese porcelain, a blend of cobalt and moody inky blue that imparts calmness and restful sleep while also offering the spirit of hopefulness. All right, that's a lot packed into a color. Let's see if we can get over to that one. Here we go. So this is PPG's Chinese porcelain. And again, we're just looking at some blue tones here. We got a video on there. Looks like color visualizer using Chinese porcelain. They have a recommendation of pairing this color with decor in warm saffron and turmeric tones, such as lush drapes or velvet pillows. The hue will also pair well with leather accents and dusty sand tones for an attention-grabbing look. All right. Cool. I'm a fan of blue. I like it, but again, so much of this depends on the room in the house. If it fits well, great. If it doesn't, keep it to neutral if you're thinking about listing. All right, so let's look at the last one that we have here, and that's going to be Sherwin-Williams, just their name brand, and that is Naval, a rich navy that evokes the power of nature to inspire confidence as well as a connection to the outdoors. So let's go ahead and see what Sherwin-Williams has here. And as we can see, it's just kind of that nice navy color. We got a few different examples of where they've used it. So obviously the dark with the light color pairing, that's kind of cool. The blue color, navy blue with gold, that's kind of a classic combo that I've seen in a lot of different homes as well. So yeah, again, this sort of stuff, I like the example picture that they use here where they have it paired with like the light countertops. That's a cool contrast and it just looks modern and nice. If you did too much of just the blue, you can make a room feel really dark and really small. But I like this combination of using the dark for like cabinets in the island along with a really light colored paint and countertop. So that's pretty neat. But again, folks, like I said, this is all just kind of a personal opinion thing. When it really comes down to it, if you're thinking about listing your house, you should probably use neutral tones so buyers can come in there and just figure it out for themselves. They can imagine the colors they want in the home. If you're living in the home, go nuts and do whatever you want. If it's your long-term residence, you might as well make it exactly what you'd like it to be, and that way you can really enjoy your time there. But just keep in mind, if you are going to maybe list your home at some point, you're probably going to want to keep it more on that neutral side, just for the fact that your buyers will be able to take that in a little bit easier. All right, everybody. So like I was saying earlier, this is Patrick from HeroHomesWI.com. If you have any questions, like always, feel free to reach out to me. Check out the website, order yourself a book. And if you are one of my clients watching this and you did not get yourself a magazine, please just shoot me a text or give me a call and just let me know that you didn't receive one. We'll go ahead and send it to your address. I just got to know that you didn't get it. So again, let me know if you did not receive your magazine. I'm sending these out to my clients here. Usually it'll be every month and a half, 2 months or so, I believe. Overall, with the magazines too, you can see that we have some nice features in here. You got some really cool articles, different ideas for recipes. We've got tear out cards that you can use. This one was for hot chocolate cookies. I've got another one in here for the Moscow Mule that we made the video on. That was an awesome drink. You know, just great cocktail for holiday parties and everything. So if you guys are interested and you had not received one of these, just please give me a buzz and let me know. I'm more than happy to put you on that list to make sure you get one. All right, everyone. This is Patrick Johnson with HeroHomesWI.com. If you have any questions, just let me know. Me and my team will get you taken care of.